Okay, I'm going to make a relatively simple dish. I used to make this a lot. Okay, the first thing I'm going to have to do, this is thawed frozen cod fillet, and because when I cook fish, it's never good leftover, so I only make enough for one meal, and because I'm just one person. Okay, the first thing you want to do is dry and squeeze excess water from the cod fillet. It coats better if it's not too wet. So let's try to get all this out of here. Let me get my garbage can over here. Yeah, you want to get rid of all this excess water. Yeah, let's get some more paper towels. I use paper towels to do this. Yeah, get rid of all the excess water from the cod fillet. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Taking all that excess water out. Using paper towels. It's kind of breaking up, so it's almost like I got more than one fillet here. Let's throw this out here. Yeah, let's get a little bit more paper towel here. Want to get rid of all the excess water. Okay, that's pretty good there. And then you want to coat it with flour. So now we're going to coat this with flour. I just used Great Value all-purpose flour. It doesn't have to be Great Value. I'm using all-purpose flour. So you coat the cod fillets with flour now. I like it with flour because I just like having crispy, garlic-flavored cod, when I saute it. So this is how I used to make this a lot when I was in the early 1990s. Okay, just get it nice and coated there. Okay, that's pretty good there. Let's get all this stuff off my hands here. Okay. And then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is preheat the pan with garlic oil. Gotta get this coating off of my hands here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and preheat the pan with garlic oil. I just use a cast iron skillet. I love cooking with cast iron. So let's see if I can get this over here. Let's go ahead and medium-low heat. I'm going to put it up there about between 3 and 4. And actually, let's get this over. I think I'm going to go this way. That way I'm less likely to trip while I'm trying to show you what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to put the heat up a little bit higher right now, then I'm going to lower it down to medium-low when it gets where I want it to go. And then you put in about, if you don't have garlic oil, then you need to have some garlic cloves that have been smashed, and you throw them in the oil, but the point is you want the oil to have a garlic flavor. I've already got prepared garlic oil. I have a recipe for garlic oil that you can check at the, I'll have a link for that underneath this video. It's one of my newer recipes. But if you don't have garlic oil, I like to use olive oil. And I put olive oil in here. It doesn't have to be olive oil. It can be whatever oil you like, but I just happen to like olive oil. Okay, so this is garlic infused olive oil. And I'm going to put in about maybe between 1/2 to 1 tablespoon. Let me see here. This is about a tablespoon right here. I'll kind of guesstimate this. That's good right there. I don't need any more than that. That's good. I actually put in about 1/2. That even might be too much. That'll work though. Okay, let's throw that over there. This is garlic oil that I made myself. So let's go ahead and get this pan preheated. I'm going to spread this around here. Yeah, half tablespoon's pretty good. Might even be a little too much. Cod is a kind of a dry fish, so, but it's going to give it a very nice flavor. Okay, let's lower the heat. We're going to go down to about 4. It's very important with cod that you do not overcook the fish. Fish does not taste good overcooked. That's why I never use this leftover, because unless you like cold leftover fish, I mean, if you don't mind cold leftover fish, then yeah, you can do it, but I like my fish warm. Okay, so now it's pretty much preheated. Now we're going to put it in here. Yeah, that's pretty preheated. We're going to saute this in here for about 2 minutes. There we go. Actually, I think it could go a little bit higher. See if I can get in here so I can... Gotta get to the sink. All right. Yeah. I'd say about medium heat. Okay, yeah, the cod fillets are kind of thick, but then you don't want to overcook them either. Okay, so for about 2 minutes. Actually, I'm going to cover it a little bit, so it's kind of, yeah, I've got to cover. Here's a piece of wood. I'm going to cover it a little bit. That'll kind of help it to cook a little bit. Okay, so for about 2 minutes. Oh, season with some salt. Yeah, let's put a little bit of salt in there. Just a little bit of salt. I don't like my food too salty. I'd rather undersalted than oversalted. Yeah, there's the, you can't see it because it's covered. So there. Let's go back that way. I actually have it on about 5. So maybe medium heat would be more like it. Okay, 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and turn it. Like I said, you do not want to overcook fish. It's almost, yeah, that's pretty good. What I do is I'll kind of stick it in there. As soon as it starts flaking, I know I'm done. Now we're going to go ahead and salt it again. As soon as it starts flaking, we know we're done. Now it's very important that you do not overcook. Oh, that's way too much salt. I don't know what I was thinking. Probably the brain control they're using on me. Okay. Okay. I'm going to use a fork to test it. Believe me, as soon as it's done, I'm going to take this right off the stove. Okay. Heat just a bit. Now, what I'm going to do right now, and this is something that I did. I usually throw in the lemon juice while it's cooking because I noticed that when you throw in a little bit of the lemon juice, it helps it to cook too. So here's some lemon juice. Yeah, that's good. Kind of puts a bit of a steam in there. And then you can throw in some more lemon juice when it's done too. But that's a trick that I learned from the 1990s. The lemon adds a really nice flavor to the fish. And then we are using garlic oil. I'm going to double check and make sure I'm not overcooking it. I'm going to go ahead and flip it again. Because I want to make sure that, I think one side's already cooked. Yeah, that looks pretty good there. Let's go ahead and let me see how that. Okay, this side. We still need to cook. This is actually done. I'm going to take the little one out. The little one is done, I can tell. And I usually put it on, yeah, like if some of the fish cooks before the other fish, just take it out because you don't want to overcook fish. So let's just go ahead and start removing the parts that finish early. I've got a big fat one here. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Take this little one out because it's done, I can tell. Yeah, that one is done because it's flaking easily. This one, yep. Okay, let's put a fork in there and see how that looks. I think we're just about done here. I'm going to flip it again. I think I'm going to modify my recipe and say to just, you know, flip it and just decide when you, to me, more important than what the fish looks like is how it tastes. And I know that I do not like to overcook. Okay, it's done. Turn the heat off. It's starting to flake already. Yep, we are done. Yep, it's done. Take it off right now. Okay, take it off. You do not want to overcook cod. So there we go. Okay, and as you notice, I'm kind of like taking some of the oil in the pan and trying to put it on top of the fish because it has a nice flavor. I'm finding if you want to season this good, sometimes cod tastes good with a little bit of pepper. Now what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and add a little bit of lemon. Yeah, that's going to be really good. I just added some fresh lemon juice. And I'll go ahead and taste it and let you know what it is like. Okay, let's try the fish. Let's see, I'll let you know how it is. It's good. Definitely will post this at YouTube. Yeah, it tastes as good as it did in the 1990s. It's good. Okay. I will post it.